Landon Derentz is Senior Director for Global Energy Security at the Atlantic Council Global Energy Center. He served at the U.S. Department of Energy advising on world energy market developments. He helped to establish the Net Zero Producers Forum and also served as Director of Energy on the National Security Council and the National Economic Council at the White House. Welcome, Landon. Thank you for making time for us today. Okay, it's day 2 of the Atlantic Council Global Energy Forum. What are your key takeaways so far?
Well, let me say I'm thrilled to be back in Abu Dhabi for our 7th annual Global Energy Forum. It's been a great partnership here with ADSW, Abu Dhabi Sustainability Week. And you know, the Global Energy Forum is the way we set the global energy agenda for the year forward. But the path forward is really predicated on, the consequence of 2022. Russia's invasion of Ukraine really elevated and vaulted up the energy security facets of the global energy system again, brought that to the front of the stage. And what we're really seeing is, that is now running in parallel with what's turning out to be a pretty consequential COP28 year and a climate year here. So I think what I'm drawing from the Global Energy Forum is you're seeing new partnerships forged as we look at addressing energy security and climate kind of in tandem, hopefully for a really impactful COP28 this December.
So you mentioned briefly the global stocktake. Looking ahead to COP28 and the results from that global stocktake, what do you think of the progress that we've made so far towards implementing the Paris Agreement?
I mean, the honest truth is we don't need a stocktake to know that we haven't met our emissions targets, right? And so I think that the nice part about that, the silver lining, and where I expect COP28 to head over this next year, is that we already can begin to put in motion the facets of action that can help us make up that gap. I think Dr. Sultan was here, His Excellency was here yesterday to provide his inaugural address after being named COP28 President-designate, and that was clearly his message. We need action, and we need an inclusive process to lead to some substantial outcomes and bridging the gap to keeping 1.5 degrees alive.
And finally, and it's the difficult question, how do you think we manage to move everybody from commitment to action?
Yeah, I think commitment to action begins with inclusivity. So what you saw in Sharm el-Sheikh in Egypt for COP27 was some facets of industry are now being included that weren't previously there. And I think, there's a sentiment perhaps in some of the climate community that this could be challenging, and it will be challenging, but climate change is challenging itself. And so we can't waste time debating who should be there, so long as everybody's working really constructively towards the path of where we know we need to be. And let me tell you, when you harness the power of, for example, the industry, the energy, oil and gas industry, you're harnessing thousands, hundreds of thousands of engineers. These are people that are fixers. Let's hold them to task and see what we can accomplish in 2023.
Great, thank you very much.
It's great to be here.